What's up, everybody? We've got Mike and Mike doing a dual commentary.
How we going, guys? Now we've got a Zerg vs Protoss line up here. So we've got the red Ricky down here, and then we've got blue Zerg. So which is Mike?
That is me playing as the blue Zerg.
All right. So now, not much is happening at the moment. Just getting out all our probes and drones.
Prones.
Probes and drones. My bad. Okay, so we've got some pretty standard scouting by the Overlord here.
Now, when I move my Overlord out here, it's so important to do it straight away against Protoss because I'm so sick of these photon cannon rushes. And with the Overlord there, you can just see the probe coming in and you can see it coming.
Yeah, and if you don't get on those photon cannon rushes pretty quick, they're devastating.
Yeah, they just overpower you.
Alright, so the first pylon's going down there. Now, the Protoss hasn't really scouted yet. They're just still working on getting their minerals out, I think.
I'm doing much the same, really. No gas down yet for me either.
Alright.
This is map is Blistering Sands, by the way, if you didn't notice.
Alright, so probably just speed this up a bit here. Alright, there goes the other Overlord.
I sent that one to the backdoor rocks.
Alright. So these rocks here, they're pretty crucial, so it's,
important to know when someone's attacking them.
Alright. Looking at nothing there for a bit. Let's get back over here.
And we've got a pylon coming down.
Alright. Now finally I think the Protoss has started to slow down a bit. Sorry, Scout there. Slow down the video, of course.
No forge down yet at the main, so no reason to think they're going for some photon cannons yet. I've just got my spawning pulled down and first gas down as well.
Alright, and here we go. Now the Protoss is getting into the Zerg base here. Alright, and they're just having a look around at the moment.
What is that at the main? Is that a gateway or that is?
There we go.
Gateway,
We're seeing a
yeah.
gateway go down finally.
So it looks like some pretty standard play at the moment.
Alright, so we got the gas and the spawning pool now.
Roach warrant down for me.
Alright. Now where are these drones going?
I saw the probe hanging around in the dark and I didn't like it at all, so I sent them off to look for him. Didn't find the probe, but I was just so worried about a photon cannon rush.
Yeah, there it is there.
Probes just hanging around in safety.
Alright, yeah. Well, that's gonna... Yeah, that won't do much for your economy, I'm sorry.
Economy is shocking if we go to the income tab.
Yeah.
Oh, he's owning me.
Oh.
And here's the pylon.
Ah.
So my pulling the drones off the economy did absolutely no good for me at all.
No.
And forge going down.
There's the forge, and so we're just
dear.
Yeah, so we've got 4 gateways and a cybernetics core, so...
Good news for me though, I managed to spot it with my Overlord, and yeah, just wrecking my economy there. 120 minerals, that is shocking.
Yeah, really need to be getting out some Zerglings there to take care of that.
APM, let's not look at that.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to go for some Stalkers here with the cybernetics core getting down.
Some pretty standard 4-gate play,
Yep.
and quite nice saturation there, but is that no gas? No gas up yet.
No gas, so we won't be seeing Stalkers anytime soon. Alright.
Click on some for him. Click on some for him. Yeah, anyway. Oh dear.
Okay, and there go the...
oh dear.
Yeah. There's the photon cannons.
And my roaches should have picked off the probe, but instead, I'm just killing useless stuff.
Alright, of course that's not the pylon you want to be taking out, it's that one just there, but... Oh well.
Got my minerals back up to reasonable amount at least, but he's owning me in harvesters.
Yeah. And still no gas for the Protoss player. They finally goes down now, 2 assimilators. He might have to work to get that back up though.
So no base defense at all for the Protoss player.
Just leaving it.
Snuck a few Zerglings in.
He's leaving it very open, going for an assault here. Alright. And there's that probe there. It's just laying down more pylons.
Managed to fend off these cannons pretty well.
Yep.
Not losing too many units.
Alright. Really, that queen should be getting out there as well, just for some backup, but... There we go. Alright, and still... There's nothing being built from these gateways.
Is he researching Warp Gate? No? Oh,
There it
there it
goes now.
starts.
Alright, and yeah, of course that's being chrono boosted.
Both players just running off one base at the moment.
Alright, so... You should be wanting to get some expansions down by this time in the game, just to get that extra income.
Just looking at my men there, if I'd have attacked now, could have done a bit of damage, but
I think that would have been a GG.
Yeah, I expected lots of photon cannons at the base.
And there's the stalkers. Alright, there's Zealot. Yep.
Zealots and stalkers.
Alright. So that's halfway done. Over halfway, actually.
Chrono boosting it, that's good work.
Yep.
So I like getting my roaches out early against Protoss to attack the Zealots, but if they have a mainly stalker build, it's not always the best idea to use your roaches.
Alright, and now that's a good pylon placement there, so we're able to watch these rocks to see if they're getting attacked or not. Because of course you can't see through these bushes there. Alright.
Taking both watchtowers there, good map control.
Alright. So we've got some more roaches on the way. And finally we've seen the Zerg player start to expand here, so...
Now, the reason I put that expansion down is obviously because I needed to, but also I wanted to transition into Hydras because they're so good against the gateway units.
Alright, so we really could have been doing something with these overlords here, but
Yep.
that's alright. Okay, here we go. Now we'll see how these roaches go. Now,
Pylon
of course,
goes
taking out this
down.
pylon to deactivate these photon cannons. And there we go.
So trying just to micro down the Zealots there. Not doing too well.
Yep. I think if Zergplayer had have pushed in, then he could have just taken out a bit more, but that's alright. Here we go.
Some pretty good Stalker reinforcement there, so I'm running away. But I've got my own reinforcements in.
Yep. Now I have the we've been researching though, we don't even have a Templar.
We don't even have a robotics facility out either. So
right. So it looks like he's just going to go for mass stalkers at the moment, and there 4 more there. Alright.
now I wasn't too worried about these mass stalkers because I had in mind to bring the Hydras out soon, and I was fairly confident how they would go against these stalkers. Just losing all my men there.
Alright, now nothing really happening there at all.
Training a queen.
Yeah, really should have been getting out some drones then, but there we go. So nothing's really been taking place down in the Zerg player's base. It's just
Yeah, pretty bad macro management by me.
there we go. Right, so I've seen the Protoss finally trying to get an expansion down. Alright, so that's a bit late in the game, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so finally got these warp gates. There's still nothing else happening. Now for mass stalkers, probably would have been best to get down another couple of warp gates, but we'll see how it pays off for them.
Has he got the blink going on?
No, haven't seen blink anywhere.
Blink is
Alright.
so cool, to be honest. Okay, so I've got control of the watchtowers. I can see the stalkers moving down, and I'm sort of panicking a little if you check my base defense.
Alright, so
Yeah, not too many
those
units
really,
at all.
yeah. So this could have been critical. Alright, so we should have seen those roaches start to come around to maybe hold off these stalkers for a little bit, because that Overlord's seen them taking out the rocks.
Overlord's running for his life there.
Yeah. Alright, and so now here we
Stalker's
go.
coming in. And will I lose the game here? Overlord's dead. What's gonna happen? Zaglings.
Got a little bit of reinforcement,
Reinforcing
but that
roaches.
Queen is
is just suicidal. And
there it goes, it's down.
a couple of Hydras to reinforce.
Alright,
just in the nick of time there.
Now that's just turned the tide of that battle there. Okay, so seeing the blue players able to hold off. Alright, now nothing is happening with this Nexus here. Finally we see some probes being trained there.
Some okay defenses. How's my saturation?